is show you a boil and simmer using my Trangia style Coke can stove with an inner wall and its top burner jets. There's this a snuffing cap which is made from the bottom of an old tin, which just sits on there to cut the flames if you need to just cut it out. And there's a simmer ring which is actually made from the top of a Coke can, which sits just neatly on there, allowing the flames up from the centre, the gentle flames rather than your jet burner flames up there, just like the Trangia system. Now I did actually use the bottom of a can, like the snuffing cap, but with the centre cut out, thinking with it being a snugger fit it would work better. For some reason it didn't, and the flames just worked their way out of the side, so back to the old original design, which seems to work quite well. So what I'm going to do is boil, using 1 ounce of fuel, I'm going to boil 500 ml of water to a rolling boil. I'm then going to fit the simmering and basically just time that. Now obviously I'm not going to show you the whole thing, it's pretty boring to sit there watching 7 minutes to a boil and then however long the simmer takes, but I shall cut back and show you the clock, the timer, and we'll see how that goes. I'll add at this point, this is the stove system that I currently use with the Heineken pot, and the Heineken pot has got 500 ml of cold water straight out of the tap. Straight out of the tap, it's November and we're in Scotland, it's pretty cold. That's 1 fluid ounce of fuel. Fire steel, just for a bit of variety. Okay, now I'm just going to do what I normally do, which is put the pot stand and the pot straight on. Some people wait for this to bloom, I just don't bother, there's no need, unless it's the side burner type where you've got to wait for it to bloom, so you pot straight into it. Okay, and I'll start the timer just there. Now that's going to take, I know from experience, somewhere in the region of 7 minutes to get to a rolling boil. So I'm just going to cut that off for now, come back at about sort of 5.5 minutes in and see where we're at. Okay, as you can see there, we're nearly 6 minutes in. Now what I'm going to do is put the timer down, and then as soon as it reaches a rolling boil, you'll be able to see that from the steam coming out there. I'm just going to whip the pot off and the windshield, put the simmering on as quickly as possible, conserve fuel, pretty much exactly what I would do if I was actually out on the trail and I was cooking. Boiling some water for a simmer to say simmer some noodles or something. Just go to handheld for a second just so that you can see the boil, which sounds like it's coming up, and we're just 6:45 on the timer there. There you go, just coming up to 7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes 20 seconds. There you go. Okay, so that transferred the simmering on, and the timer has been split. So now it's just a case of seeing where we go from there. So it says 7 minutes 37 seconds for the boil. It's probably about 7 minutes 30. So obviously there's a wee gap there between me showing you the rolling boil. As you can see, it's got a nice simmer going on there. Okay, I just want to quickly show you with the lid on and the simmering on, it will actually reach a rolling boil again and continue its a rolling boil. Pop the lid off there, and that will actually slow down to a gentle simmer. It will allow all that built up steam to just escape there. It's looking good. Okay, just to show you what I mean there, if you look down there you can see we're just using the gentle middle flame, not the outer jets, and you can see that's got a boil going on there. And I'll take the lid off, and you'll see that calms down to a nice gentle simmer with the lid off. Perfect for simmering rice or noodles. Right, I was a little slow on the button there, guys, but basically it's literally just as I switched the camcorder on there, the flame just sputtered out, and that gave a simmer time of, the second one down there, 6 minutes and 58 seconds. So yeah, almost the same time as it took to boil. Now I have done this test before and I got a simmer time of about 9 minutes, so I guess a lot's in how quickly you get the pot off and how quickly you get the simmering on. But it just shows you the extended time that gives you. It's quite incredible. If you left that without the simmering on, it would give you a fierce rolling boil, but only for another 3 minutes or so. You know, generally speaking, you're looking at about getting 10 minutes out of one of these types of stoves on 1 ounce of fuel. But as you can see from that, with a couple of ounces of fuel, for example, you should get a good 20 or 30 minutes simmer time with your simmering on. So I hope this has been useful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye now.